Hello, my lovely listeners. Welcome once again on board your lovely presenter, Lady Lilly. And then so my Jimedra Bimu. Medamu nyina ase. Samo abrem wasians maswanse na mutie me. Ewo ABL Television Live. 2023 obutaye ni sen. 2023 edian na opese wuhu wo Abrabo. Ena de yankwa no bebre eye kakra bi enso minim se ebehye obi nkran ebema obi so ani aba ne ho so ebema obi so ahunu se enka achi emra so ewo Abrabo ma wo feel se enkese se waware ana so se wo boaboa wo ho aware na obi be so bebusa se emre ben ene sese me worry. Enya clock our real time on now. Esan say obi nyin enyini bebre nanso na dwene mu do enti saa nipa no yetimi ka se waso aware obi so enyini pa enso o behave childish na dwene mu emre, especially Sabio Misreka yenuanom mema ni bi enti enye necessarily say we beka say na time is fast gone. I'm heading towards 35, I'm heading towards 40. Are you prepared to go through what it takes to call yourself a married man or a married woman? Nese, oye obanswa. Why and when is the right time for you to say, I'm ready? With the men, I will say, it can be any time for them. But with the woman, because of menopause, you're worrying them. If we say nobody knows when your menopausal time will begin. I know, say some people they go through the menopause at a very early age. Some can even get into menopause at the age of 30, 31, 32. If you are fortunate, then after 50 or so. And I know some elderly people who didn't have their menopause until they are 55, 60. So that is why sometimes we hear say obiadi maybe 55 or almost 60, and so no wetimi asan afaye funa na so say wow. Now if you are a young girl or a young person na o feel say you are ready, this year you are ready, how ready are you? What are the things that you have put in place to prepare yourself to enter into marriage? As Antifoka Bibi said, our rear marriage is our rear no ne kwan ewa, and there are a lot of obstacles within relationship that leads to marriage, or I would say there are a lot of obstacles in marriage. There will be a rainy day, there will be a joyful day, there will be such an annoying day that you sometimes might regret say, why did I even get into this? But when you find a rightful partner, and when you understand and respect each other, oh my God, it's the sweetest thing. And don't forget, say, our rear a sign so onyankopon for a man and a woman to be together as one body. A idea God nana washeda ahyehyɛ sɛ yɛde Bible toto ho a wohwɛ Genesis a ɔbɔ Adam na ohun sɛ ɔyɛ ɔno nko ano ɔde ne boafoɔ a ɔyɛ Eve ɛbɛkaa ne ho ɛma ɔmo yɛ abɔdeɛ ɛbaako enti awareɛ deɛ ɛnkɛyɛ ɛyɛ paa sɛ obiara bɛware na mmom ɛsɛ sɛ ɔware ɔbaa ɛware bɛrima anaasọ sɛ bɛrima ɛware ɔbaa madane ma no because yɛfa culture mu a nyɛ ɔbaa ne kɔware bɛrima ɛna ɛbɛ fie na wabɛsrɛ ɔbaa aware. But funny enough, lately we've seen say a lot of youngsters, especially the women, they rush into relationship thinking if I get married, if I get pregnant, he will marry me. It's a wrong move. And they keep saying things are changing. Fine, things are changing. But don't you think, say, if you throw yourself too quick to a man, you end up losing the respect or the reason why they should, prepare themselves to come and ask for you. So, I'm just pleading with the young ladies. When you see someone that secretly you yourself even fancy, try and control yourself. Yeah? If that person is yours, they will come. But if you choose to jump over the line too fast, too quick, you might end up regretting. And how prepared are you? What have you put in place? Because many a times you do the engagement, or I would say your parents or the man's side of the parents will come traditionally to ask, that is what they call knocking, to come and knock. Let your parents know, say, they are happy for their son to take you as his better half. And then after engagement will come, then the wedding will come. Preparation being and one year would be sa relationship with you. Don't forget that the two of you are coming from two different backgrounds of upbringing. And there are a lot of sacrifices that the two of you have to make for one another. And sometimes what the man needs from you will not be what you want, but just to maintain peace and happiness in the relationship, you will submit. It shouldn't always be your way. Neither should it always be his way. There has to be a good communication in the relationship. Respect one another. Transparency is the key. If you start hiding things, if you start harboring things, if you start being fishy-washy, then say you are building the relationship on a sinking sun, and at the raining day or on the raining day, it will sink. But if there is transparency and love and respect in the relationship, trust me, you will go far. And anytime there is any good thing in relationship, some people or some friends around you, I don't want to use the word enemy, because then whether it's your fault, you might think is the enemy. But if you let the people around you get so much involved in the relationship, it's not gonna work. You have to respect one another to an extent that when one offends, you have to be able to come out and say sorry. The word sorry, medicinal, it goes far. Sometimes and so for you to say sorry, no, would ding. And because your better half also is also waiting to see, say, what realizes why but you don't want to say it. Do you know this little word missing, no, in the relationship, no, can break the relationship? And it's a young person. Now, I feel say, what time was so say, I feel there. If God's willing or if God permits, you have to get married. You have to understand, say, whether the man or the woman who you are going to marry, no, or coming into your life, you have to understand, say, the upbringing is totally different from yours. So it can never be the same, but together you can work things around for better. How would you know, say, this young guy approaching you is the man for you? Lately, a lot of marriages are not working. A lot of relationships are not working. All because of misunderstanding. All because maybe the women are looking for something above what they can offer to give them. What bear men say nipa no onware or they will go out for one night, and also say after the date, offer na for bear me and I say diwechi say uncle spending the bottom again, just so that your friends will know, say you find a guy who is taking care of you. Are you thinking for the betterment of the two of you or for a better future? Because if you are coming to milk the man today with your friends, trust me, tomorrow he will think twice before he comes. And also the guys, you look for the outward beauty, and that is why the relationship doesn't work. Outward beauty is not what you look for when you need a woman who is going to be your backbone, a woman who is going to help you to go far. You need a woman who knows what she wants by the end of the year or the next 2 years. A woman who will sit you down and plan with you together. What can we do to generate extra income? If we cut down this and that, I'm sure we can save a little extra elsewhere. Not the one who wants to go to cinema every weekend. Not the one who wants to go to club every day. Not the one who wants to party and barbecue at home with friends to chill. It's good to have fun, don't get me wrong. It's good to enjoy. It's good to sometimes socialize. But it shouldn't be almost once every month or so. No, not even once every year. The time and the season in which we are in, life is getting harder and harder. So you need someone who will think positively, who will realize that we need to plan for our future. There be a some catch them say, ya betna si say ya assembi safwa na esanya kwa akobie assembi puno. Na minimum kasa sesi na me kasa esasa planning for the future no. The moment you tie the knot or you do your wedding, after the wedding, the next thing is having children. How well have you prepared in case maybe the first night after God is going to bless the fruit of the womb, and then what have you laid down for in case unplanned baby starts coming? It's a blessing to get pregnant just after married, but there is a lot to do with that. And also nyame pa ya besan de no ho asem aba na de me kan nyina ni say afia yewremu say wakoma so ade say opese Awurade onhye ne ho animonyam ewo wabrabom na wo so hunya o better half for it being the man or the woman. If you want to get married, or if you think say Awurade ain't blessed with a husband or a wife, may ka ashe unkran say wakoma so ade no afin kwa na wie na Awurade waye nemum because it's not just the wedding ceremony alone. There is more into marriage. There is more into deeper relationship, and there is a price to pay. There is a lot of sacrifices to make. Are you willing to do that sacrifice? Are you willing to offer when you go and say your vows in the church, for better, for worse, in sickness and in health, till death do us apart? So, if you marry today and tomorrow, your better half is bedbound, are you willing to stick to the vow? Are you willing to be there for the person? Or, when you get richer than you are now, are you going to dump your better half and go for a new one? Yebesanya bediem. Yede. Nkomo no foforo besanya ba beto because asanya could be asem foforo. Nyame di ebeba dasene yebesa di asem foforo aba. Na me bada bia me busamo se wo sorry ye wada unyame ase. Ene me musa no mfitiase me di twa to se me nua wutie mi sabre se wo sorry ne dey wa na unyame ase a danasio efrise woni yen adi ni ye hwese ye sha afiase anasa bosumi ye wura January mu wode ye ko akaka kra bi ni ye wie enti se wo da so tinkwamu a na eye na dum bi ena ode adom wo enti no se wo na anase a danase etiefo medamu nyina ase se na mu etie me ye besan ya babiem ye dide asafo Awurade be hye ya no ebeba ame ya bedwendwere ho na ye tutu ye ho fo na ya hyehye ye ho enkuna medamu ase se mu etie me oba pa Ayowa Lady Lilly medemu besi ha. Bye bye.